YouTube is Rico, man. I'm back with another video. Now today's video is a little something different. Now y'all know anxiety and depression and other mental illnesses is a big thing going on in today's world right now. It's at an all-time high, I feel like. And yeah, y'all know him as WWE's former wrestler Big Cass, but now he goes by the name of Cass XL in his indie scene and stuff like that, when he doing his indies wrestling, all of that. But yeah, I feel like we should just touch on this because it's a big thing going on. There's a lot of celebrities and normal people that's going through this every day, and it has affected a lot of people, including me and my girlfriend as well. And yeah, there's a lot of people that's affected by these mental illnesses, man. We gotta make it more aware. Like, yeah, this is a big thing going on. People sometimes are afraid to talk about it and scared to talk about it just because of the simple fact they don't know how everyone else would perceive them and treat them and view them as a person as a whole in general. So a lot of people kind of shy away from the situation and try not to speak about it. And sometimes it's people that's among us that we might talk to every day or see every day, and all we see is a happy person or something, etc., etc. But they'll never give you what should I say, the impression that they're feeling like this, depressed and stuff like that, stuff behind closed doors that you might not know about that person. And not until something happens or they finally come out to tell you, then it's a big shock because you never seen any signs of it from them. So like I said, it's a lot of people that we might see every day and talk to that we don't know might be dealing with these mental illnesses and stuff like that. So yeah, you just gotta watch everybody and make sure you check on people. Sometimes ask them about them. Like, if you can't get them to just out of the blue talk about it, then you might have to do your own talking to try to get them to come out about it and stuff like that. But that don't mean like, oh, are you depressed? Like, no, you gotta be more different. Like, you gotta be more slick with it, pretty much. Like, you gotta talk about things just for them to get to that point. You know how you might talk to somebody just by starting a conversation about something serious, and then that's when they expose the truth about themselves and stuff like that, about certain situations and what's going on with them. That's how you gotta do it, basically. But this video is 6 minutes long, and I already talked to y'all for damn near 3 minutes straight, so we're gonna go ahead and get straight to this video. I don't want to hold y'all for too long. It's simple. But yeah, hopefully if you're dealing with this, you get help and all that other good stuff. And yeah, just know you definitely are worth being here. Don't ever think about doing suicide or anything like that of that nature. There's other people that care about you, even though you might not feel like there is, or feel like there aren't anybody that's there for you. Just know there always is somebody there for you. But yeah, let's just go ahead and get straight to the video.
My name is Cass XL, formerly known as Big Cass when I was with WWE. I always dreamed of being a wrestler. I always dreamed of being in WWE. That was what I always wanted to do. I was always unsure of myself. Never 100% confident, but you do start to gain confidence the more success you're having, the more people say you're doing.
Messed up this time.
Sold out the Barclays Center in 2015. Crazy ovation when we came out. I
forgot the dude's name. They was a good ass tag team in NXT, but once they got to WWE,
bring these guys up
messed them up.
The next year. 2 nights before WrestleMania, after the Takeover show in Dallas, Hunter came up to me and Enzo and said, "Hey, you guys can stick around."
Enzo Mori.
Really? Okay. Told us that we were gonna debut on Raw that Monday. I'm like, awesome. We went out there. Everybody knew every word. Came to the back. Got a standing ovation from everybody in gorilla position. Off to the races from there. Being depressed is one thing. Having depression on a daily basis is different. So anybody that looks at them like they're weak or, you know, a crybaby or whatever, that person's ignorant. Why is this guy upset? He has money. He has, you know, everything.
Money isn't the happiness, people. I hate when people do that to people. Like, don't do that.
Man, that
money is never the happiness. You might be rich and all, but still,
don't mean
it doesn't buy you happiness.
It's hard to tell people about it, because who knows what they're going to say. You know, you're looking for attention. You have everything you ever wanted. You know, like, you're just being You're just seeking more attention or whatever it is. So you don't tell
That's
them.
what I
You
was
keep
saying.
it to
People
yourself.
shy away from telling people
Dealing
because
with
you
that on
never
a daily
know how they
basis.
might treat
TV's
you or
the
view you as a
worst
person in
anxiety.
general.
I'd always had it, and then it kind of ramped up after the debut. And you don't really tell anybody, and you kind of hide it deep down, which is the worst thing you can do. I had no medication. I had no means of talk therapy. I had no one to talk to about it. Didn't seek help for years. Self-medicated with alcohol. I was in my hotel room, and it was just, everything was going crazy. Just depressed, anxiety. Couldn't fall asleep. Went to the bar. Was trying to drink beers and just couldn't really fall asleep. When I woke up, I was like, I wish that God would have just taken me in my sleep. Why am I thinking this? I have no idea. And I was just so down. And I was like, I wish that I wouldn't be alive today. I was like, I wish that I would have just not woken up. But then I gotta go to work. So I went to work, and I had a match against Enzo, and tore my ACL. I got emotional. I was just a wreck, man. It was a complete and utter wreck. I didn't know who to look to. God, is God up there? Why would you do this after what I've been going through? I don't know how I'm alive today. Just the amount that I was drinking was ridiculous. The food I was putting in my body was ridiculous. No physical activity. Chain smoking cigarettes, and like I said, the amount of alcohol I was putting into my body on certain days. I don't know how I'm alive right now. When you're making mistakes like that, you're gonna go. Boy, did they had every right in the world to get rid of me. And then I went to do that House of Hardcore show in Philadelphia. At that point in time, going into the show, I hadn't slept in 2 days. 2 full days. I know people say I haven't slept in 2 days, and they've slept like an hour here and there. No, I literally mean I didn't sleep a second in 2 days. Don't remember walking out through the curtain. Don't remember going to the autograph table. Came to in the ambulance. And they told me you had a seizure. I was like, what the seizure? I'm not epileptic. I've never had any issues with that. I took that as a sign from God. God spoke to me that day. He was saying, you want to live this life, or you're going to end up dead, okay? So taste this, because this is where your life is headed. I could have died that night. That's what I was told in the ER. And the act of change, man. This guy walks up to me while I'm signing autographs. I don't know this guy from Adam, by the way. Comes up to me and says, you're deeply depressed. I said, I don't know what's going on with you. You're depressed. You're down. And I'm going to help you out. After the seizure, I immediately went to go live with him in Delaware. Sober living, clean living, healthy, positive attitude, and he turned my life around. This is number one every day. Keeping my mind right. I don't value money.
And it's crazy because help can definitely come from places you would never expect it, like,
or whatever. I don't value that. I just want to be happy. I want to stay happy. Everything else is going to fall into place if I can do all that. I know God is with me, and I know He's watching over me. Yeah, it's made me value my relationships with those people that are close to me a lot more. Yeah, I am sitting here right now and telling you that I should be dead. The amount that I drank and the seizure that I had, and I shouldn't be here. If anybody out there suffers with depression, anxiety, and you're hiding it because there's a stigma out there that you're weak, you're not weak. Whatever it is, you need to go seek help. Because whether it's medication or talk therapy or whatever it is that you need to get it. Because hiding it deep down, it ain't gonna work. And that's what I did for a long time, and eventually, pop, it's just an explosion. Whatever you need to do to fix it, make sure you do that, because keeping that bottle deep down, it ain't worth it, man. Trust me, for someone that lived it, seek help.
That's why I did this video for you guys. Like I said, there need to be more awareness about this whole situation. Like I said, me being a person that dealt with these 2 things, and I kind of still do, but I'm getting better with it and stuff like that. Yeah, it's just something you can't hide deep down. You gotta get help, no matter in a positive form ways of help. I mean, like, it doesn't matter how you get it, you should definitely get it, just because it's simple fact. At the end of the day, like he said, if you hide it for too long, you could eventually pop and either lose your life or end up in the hospital in a bad way, in bad condition and stuff like that. You don't want that stuff to happen, man. Just know it's always gonna be help. It don't matter. It don't matter if you don't notice where you can get help from. Just know it's always help around the corner. It's simple. Comes in many forms, whether it be through medication, a person you probably don't even know from for a second, not for a second, but like any time of life, pretty much. Like any time of a point in your life, like you might not know that person, is still help. Like you just gotta be willing to take it and finally open up about it and not hide it and go do stuff like this, drinking and stuff. Yeah, that shit ain't gonna solve it. Doing drugs, that ain't gonna solve it either. Those are the type of things that only like oppress the feeling for a while, for a little while, for however long or however much you consume of the drugs or drinking alcohol and stuff like that. Yeah, it's all good for that moment, but after that, then what? You're just gonna, that feeling of being depressed and all of that stuff is gonna come right back, and sometimes it might come back harder than before. And yeah, like I said, man, definitely get help, and like he said, definitely get help no matter what. Just because it's a fact, you can end up like how he did, with a seizure or somewhere in the hospital with a coma, any type of thing going on. But that's the end of this video, man. I just felt like we should touch on it, man. And that was former WWE wrestler Big Cass, but now known as Cass XL. And I'm pretty sure he's gonna probably, I don't know, to be honest, like I can see him getting back on a TV brand of wrestling, whether it be WWE in the future or AEW or something like that, just because him and Enzo Amore definitely had one of the best tag teams that came out of NXT for a while. Like, it's a shame that WWE didn't capitalize the right way that like they should have. At first they was going in the right direction, but then after a while it just started going down and down and down. Then the whole thing with Enzo Amore happened where he got fired and stuff as well, and the rest is history after that. But hopefully these guys get back on a bigger brand of wrestling, like I said, AEW, TNA, or WWE, preferably AEW. But just because we know WWE probably isn't never going to change. They're going to make it seem like they're going to change, but I doubt it. It's going to be a while before that ever happens. And yeah, but that's the end of this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, like, comment, and subscribe if you're brand new, and I'll see you guys later on. Peace.